Delta Construction is a general contracting company. We're a general contractor, mostly commercial buildings. We have an office in Fort Collins, Colorado, one in Steamboat, Colorado, and one in Laramie, Wyoming. I'm the IT manager. I take care of all on-site computers, teleconferencing, voice phones, everything. We currently have 55 to 57 employees, depending on temporary hires. The company name, Polycom, is very well known. It's worldwide, and they have a very durable phone, and it's, as far as a desktop item, it's a very attractive piece. Front Range Internet Service did a lot of research as to what type of phones were going to be best for them to support. They tried Cisco, Avaya, and Polycom, and finally decided on Polycom. I have done quite a bit of research with the video conferencing and with some other VoIP phones, and Polycom by far probably has the best product on the market. The screen is very well laid out. It's easy to see whether you're receiving a call or making a call. They're very user adaptable. You can pre-program phone calls into there as well. The button layout's very nice. It's not spread out. It's not too tight together. The buttons down the side are very easy to use and read. All of the users that I've spoken to about the phones like the features, like the layout. The headsets are comfortable for them to hold in their hand, hold up to their ear. The Polycom phones are probably the best ones on the market right now. The Polycoms have excellent voice quality, whether you're on the handset or on the speakerphone. They're very good. You can be within 10 to 12 foot of them and people can still hear you on them on the speakerphone. They work very well. Probably half of my employees use the speakerphone feature daily, more than one time a day. The Polycom phones work the best from the experience that I've had with VoIP phones. I have looked at Cisco, I have looked at Avaya, and Polycoms are easy to use. Their menus are very easy to manipulate through. The caller doesn't have to do a lot of shuffling around to get if they need to transfer a call or something like that. The layout on the menu screen on these Polycom phones is probably the easiest thing about them. Any normal person who knows how to work a telephone can step right in, sit down at one of these phones, and have it mastered in a matter of probably 10 to 15 minutes. The Polycoms are a very easy phone to learn, and you don't have a lot of features that you have to pre-program or anything else. They pretty much come right out of the box and ready to use. The current phone system we had was at its maximum capability without going through and redoing a new PBX box and implementing all new phone lines. This was the best solution that we came up with. They didn't have the facility or the knowledge to maintain that here. So they opted to go with Front Range Internet as a solution provider for us so that we didn't have to buy the equipment and train somebody to try to figure out how to work the phones and support them. From my point of view as being the IT manager, I have to maintain 55 employees with their personal computers and whatnot. So for Front Range to take that burden off of me to not have to worry about one more server to take care of is a huge relief for me. All the facilities, being that they're multiple state, we're being charged for long distance as well. With the VoIP solution, we did not have to pay for long distances. With the Polycom phones, we're able to dial a direct extension, so we're able to contact our superintendents a lot easier on site. And from location to location, we don't have to dial a long distance phone number for that. We're able to dial just a 4-digit extension and have anybody pick it up. It saves time. Plus, on the job sites, the men are moving around from site to site. They're able to take their Polycom phone with them and maintain the same phone number no matter what, which makes it easier for the president of the company to not have to memorize a new phone number every time they start a new job site. The only concern that we had up front was that the line capacity that we had coming into the buildings would not be enough to handle that much more internet traffic. So Front Range talked to us about it, and we decided to upgrade to a T1 service as opposed to the dual 256s that we had, which provided plenty of bandwidth for us to run these phones. They work really good. We haven't had any issues with them at all. As we implemented the video conferencing, we added a second T1 to take some of the burden off of the phones, the internet, and the video conferencing together. And we've not had any problems with the phones with issues as far as connection or slowing or anything else. I would recommend Polycom phones to other companies, whether it's a construction company or smaller or larger company. They work very well for small companies as well, but they're so expandable that you can go clear up to multinational corporations with these things, and they work very well. They communicate from phone to phone. The sound quality is awesome. Polycom has been really good. We haven't had any major phone issues that I needed to contact them on. They would probably want to look the difference between Polycom and Avaya, which is the next largest one. As far as the ease of use, the end users' knowledge of how to use them, the Avayas do have quite a bit higher learning curve. The Polycoms are a very easy phone to learn, and you don't have a lot of features that you have to pre-program or anything else. They pretty much come right out of the box and ready to use.